Hello, this is Ivan from Loquiz, and today I'm going to show you a game that would match with the upcoming high season of Christmas. Would you need an indoor game that has some nice interactivity? Then the game I'm going to show you is a good one. And it's easy to set up. You can set it up for free if you have a Loquiz account. Let's go to the Loquiz platform. Here we are, the Loquiz dashboard. You just need to go to the template page. And from the template page, ugly sweater escape. And so this is the game. Just create it. We'll go into details of the rules and the task only after. Right now, let's test the game. Let's play it. So here we are. We already have the ready game. And I'm going to play it with my two phones, an iOS and an Android. Let's imagine that we have two players playing at the same time. Please note that for this game, because there is interactivity, you need to make one game per group. So let's say you have, for example, 25 players, 5 groups of 5, then you need to duplicate this game 5 times. And to duplicate, to clone, you just need to clone it here. So let's start. We're going to scan. And we are going to start. And let's go. You wake up. It's cold, it's freezing, and you're shivering. You wish you had something warmer. As you look around, you spot something that may help. 6 ugly sweaters on the stand. Glancing around further, you realize that you're not alone. Hello, I'm the sweater master. Around you, you see other people who have just woken up like you. They are all shivering like you. Well, these are the 2 people having each of them a phone. Welcome to the ugly sweater escape. You understand that you've been chosen to participate in this escape room. This character reminds me of a series that used to be trendy, maybe 1 or 2 years ago. See these 6 sweaters in this room? You need to unlock them. Apparently, these ugly sweaters will keep you warm and unlock doors. But you all need to be quick because the room temperature is decreasing. Yeah, it feels a bit cold, right? Because it's winter soon. Have fun! So as you can see here, we have 4 rooms. And in each room, apparently we have ugly sweaters. So let's start with the first. This one. And it says... Okay, so here's the riddle. And you can read it, you can pause. And once you finish reading it, please choose an answer. And also I will restart the video. Okay, I choose Oog. I have no idea if it's right, and apparently it's the wrong answer. So I can't access it, and I need to wait 2 minutes. Gladly, I have my friends from my other phone. So I just go to the same sweater, and maybe egg would work. Oh, that's the correct answer. Very nice. And it's time to get that ugly sweater. So I need to take a picture. Let's take a picture of Tom Nook. Tom Nook looks very nice with an ugly sweater. And this is it. You unlocked an ugly sweater. Okay, so as you can see from the other device, from the this device, both are considered as correct. So there are 6 sweaters and they have to be shared among the team. And with this sweater, the more you have them, the warmer you are. And this is important because the temperature will keep decreasing slowly. So your body temperature will follow unless you unlock ugly sweaters. And to unlock ugly sweaters, you have to take these pictures. So let's go with the next riddle. I'm going to pause. You can pause if you want, find an answer, and then we'll see if it's the correct one. Okay, let's try with this. And this is it. We have another ugly sweater. Maybe it goes well with Zelda. Yes, and we have an ugly sweater. Oh, I'm a bit too fast. In fact, I put this mechanism in case if there is someone who tends to have all the sweater for themselves because they are very fast to answer. They have to wait for the end of this timer, which is 90 seconds, while the other players can get the sweater for themselves. They need to share the sweaters because no one should be left behind in the cold. Because indeed, if you look at the iOS, it says that the room temperature is decreasing slightly. You shiver a bit more and you need an ugly sweater. Yeah, and there is a warning. The body temperature starts to be low. So Android needs to leave some ugly sweaters for the iOS user. Okay, let's go for this one. Okay, pause if you want now. So the good answer should be he has done it all. Excellent. And I have an ugly sweater, so I just need to take a picture. And I unlocked, and I feel a bit warmer because this room is a bit cold. Yes, as you can see, I need to be careful, and the temperature has decreased, as you can see. Okay. Yeah, Android also feels cold, so we need to speed up. Let's start this one. Okay, you can pause now if you want. The correct answer should be Aztecs, and indeed they had chocolate, a warm chocolate to drink when outside was a bit cold on the high mountains of the Aztec Empire. Okay, I need to take a picture. Okay, while the picture is being loading, we can continue with the iOS. And so with the iOS, here is the quiz. I let you pause to read the quiz. The correct answer should be minus 89. Excellent. So we have another ugly sweater. And as you can see, this one doesn't have an ugly sweater. So who has a nice ugly sweater is Tom Nook. Pretty in an ugly sweater. Indeed, the game master can have access to all the pictures if they look in the result page, which we will see later. And there is only one ugly sweater needed to unlock the next room. Here is the quiz. You can pause now. So the correct answer for the faster change of temperature is 1 hour. Well done. And well done, as you can see from the other device, the second room is unlocked. And in this second room, these are different kind of riddle where all the players will actually need to communicate with each other. It's not just simple quiz, it's quiz that needs the input of each other's point of view. And here is the second room that got unlocked. So let's upload the picture from Tom Nook. And from the Android phone, we also have access to the second room. And there is a third room, and there is a fourth room, and if the players succeed in all these rooms, then they succeed in escaping from this very cold room. And that's it. If you want to know the whereabouts about this game, I invite you to create the game from your account, or you can also click on the link below that sends you to a free game test that you can try to have an idea of this game. And having a good idea, it will allow you to know what you can do with this game for your future event. So now let's come back to the Loquiz page. And as I told, there is a result page right here. We open it and we can see the two teams. Well, you can look at the answer, what each team has answered here. So you can see from the quizzes that are here. And sometimes it's fun to see what people are trying to answer to get the correct, to get the points, like here. And on the photo wall, you can have access to all of the pictures, and this can be very fun to share with the client in the end of the game. Yeah, I can tell you that they enjoy having such pictures. So if we come back to our game, I will explain how it has been built. So you can edit pretty much everything, text to the task content here. So you can change the quiz into quizzes that, for example, are related with the industry of your client. And if you look at this game, it's in English, but maybe your client is an English speaker, so you can also change the language of this game. If you go here, let's say for example you can put it in Norwegian or in Italian, and you will need to translate all these tasks as well, and then the game is fully in your language of choice. And also you can edit the design so that it's branded. Here there is the logo of the game, but you can put the logo of your client. And there are some other things that you could edit for the branding. For example, the design, the background of the task, the colors, or even the design of the playground. So here you can see the design, you can see the playground, the base, everything can be edited, and you can edit it as much as you want and also sell it commercially. You have all the right as long as you have a Loquiz account. I'm the one who built the game, and yeah, I really don't mind if you use this game, you sell it, you modify it, you sell it under your name. Please do whatever you want with this game. And so this part is not required to change. You can keep the rules as it is, and if you're not yet confident with the Loquiz creator, it's fine if you don't look this part. And if you are confident in changing the rules, then I invite you to look into the rules here. The rules are complete, so I could add interactivity between the players. As you can see, each column is for one room. So first room, second room, third room. And I use these blocks and when answer is correct by any team to make sure that these tasks are shown as being completed when one team, one player has completed one. Then what happens if they completed it all? Then it will unlock, as you can see here, it will unlock the next room, and it will unlock the next room. And the fourth room, in fact, has a specific riddle that's a bit special. I won't tell it more right now. I invite you to try the game, and you will see what's this riddle. It's a moral dilemma, and I would be curious to know what answer do you choose for this moral dilemma. And then there is a part where they indeed succeed in escaping from these freezing rooms. Here I put the mechanism that makes the player wait if they answer too fast, if they take too many ugly sweaters for themselves. So here I put the mechanism for the room temperature. So as you can see, the more time advance, the lower room temperature is. So there is a progression bar that changes with time, as you can see here. But what defines the survivability of the player is their body temperature, and the body temperature is determined by the score. So the more they have a ugly sweater, the higher is their body temperature, but the more time passes, the lower is their body temperature. And if it goes under -31, then they lose. But yeah, to be honest, -31 is very low, and it needs a player who doesn't play at all to reach this level. Because in terms of game design, I prefer to have a player that feels that it's difficult, with a lot of warning saying that you're almost on the bottom, and so the game design pushes the player to have as many ugly sweaters as possible. They need to work as a team, so they need to make sure that each of them gets an ugly sweater. It's less the case in the first room, but it's more the case in the room 2, 3, and 4, which riddles involve interactivity between the players. So I won't tell it more, but I invite you to test these riddles that are here, and you will see that the players do need to interact if they want to go quickly from one room to another. If they don't interact, they will actually be slower to succeed in this game. So these are the rules, and if you have any questions about the rules, feel free to send me an email. I will put the email in the description of the video, and just text me, and yeah, I will be happy to discuss this game. And you can also book a demo with me, 30 minutes for free, and I can also spend time in explaining this game and helping you setting up this game for your client. So this is it. This was the Ugly Sweater Escape, and this game was actually proven as being a very fun game for corporate environment, for team buildings type of events. So I invite you to try this game, to sell to your clients, and to have fun for the winter events. It starts to be a bit cold, so yeah, I should put ugly sweater. I should put some scarf because it's being cold, and yeah. So cover yourself with a lot of clothes and an ugly sweater, which I am going to put, and enjoy the winter and have a nice day.